Hi YouTube, my name is Ashley and I'm 19 years old, and I just wanted to make a vlog about the recent battle with Lyme disease that I've had. I really want to connect to other people who are around my age or just anybody at all and connect with everyone so we can share our stories, and maybe you can get some information that you didn't know by watching my vlogs. But I just really wanted to do this to express what I'm going through for others to see. So first I just want to kind of go through my background story of how I got where I am today, well, health-wise at least. But first I was diagnosed in 2002 with my first case of Lyme disease, and that was quickly fixed, I guess you could say. I quickly got over that with a 2-week dose of amoxicillin. And about, let me think, like 4 years later, I started having joint pain again. I was never seen by a doctor to treat that because it was caused by Lyme disease. I just kind of sucked it up, quit softball, and just went on with my life that way. That got better through my high school years, and recently my Lyme disease symptoms have kicked up again. And in November of 2011, I was diagnosed for the second time with Lyme disease. My doctor saw on the blood work that there was an acute form of it, so that led him to believe that I had gotten infected again. The struggle I'm having with right now is knowing if that is true or if I have a chronic form of Lyme disease and it just reoccurred really strongly and that's the acute form that he saw. I'm not really sure. So I'm just doing a lot of research right now to try to educate myself as much as I can. Not to prove my doctor wrong or anything. I just want to know about what's going on with me, and just, I'm sorry, I'm kind of having a little bit of brain fog right now, having problems forming the words that I want, but I just want to become educated with what I'm dealing with, because I think that's the smartest decision that I can make right now. After I was diagnosed in November, I was put on a month of doxycycline, and after the month was up, I didn't really see a whole lot of improvement. The only thing that did improve was the fatigue. I wasn't as fatigued, but that just slightly improved. So I was put on doxycycline for another month. I still did not see a whole lot of improvement after the second month of medicine. So they switched me over to amoxicillin because that's what worked the first time that I had Lyme disease. And I didn't see a vast amount of improvement after that. So my doctor suggested that I go to a rheumatologist because the Lyme disease might be treated, but I have an autoimmune disease, or something else is wrong with me that is making me have the same or similar symptoms as Lyme disease. So I went to the rheumatologist and he diagnosed me with fibromyalgia. I was put on Lyrica, had a horrible experience with that. Do not recommend it if you cannot tolerate medicines very well. I just had a lot of adverse reactions and bad things happened when I was taking it and when I was trying to wean myself off of it. It was just a bad experience for me, but that's a whole other story I could get into. So for about a month or two, health-wise, I was feeling okay. I didn't have a whole lot of joint pain. I was feeling awake, rested when I would wake up. And about a month ago, that started to change again. And I started napping all the time, becoming way more tired than I usually am. Nothing had changed in my daily life out of the ordinary. And so that just set up a red flag. And then over the past probably 2 or 3 weeks, I have noticed a lot of joint pain and the brain fog is starting to kick in again. And recently, over the past week, I have noticed kind of spasms in my leg. I don't really know what it's called, but the best way I can describe it is when somebody tickles the bottom of your foot if you're ticklish, and your foot does that little jolt because you're tickled, that's the same exact spasm that my leg does about once every minute. And I've never experienced that before, ever in my life, and that's really starting to scare me a little bit because I know Lyme disease can become a neurological problem, and it can just bury itself in every part of your body and just wreak havoc and ruin your life pretty much. So I'm just really afraid that it's gotten bad. Granted, I know it could be so much worse. Thankfully, I don't have any seizures, or it has not debilitated me so much, but I am struggling right now. I'm trying to educate myself as much as I can. Me and my mom recently watched the documentary Under Our Skin, and personally, I'm a religious person. I'm not trying to push this off on anybody. This is just my beliefs. I think that God kind of made me aware of that video at the perfect time. I think it was a sign that I really need to research Lyme disease more, because everything in the documentary was so similar to what I'm going through right now. And it's really helped me kind of kickstart my research and trying to see what I can do to improve my life as much as I can. So that's where I am right now. Sorry, give me 1 second, you guys, I apologize. You can understand though. Just try to think of my words. I'm really sorry. Okay. A week ago, I was put on amoxicillin to try to treat this relapse that I was having. Haven't seen any improvement at all, so my doctor is putting me on doxycycline. I start that tomorrow, and I will update you guys if I see any improvement or anything, but I have not seen any improvement at all from the amoxicillin. If anything, I've seen my symptoms worsen just because it's been a longer amount of time. So I will keep you guys posted with that. I plan on posting more of these videos. I want this to be at least twice a week, update you guys. Once a week at the very least amount. Because I really want to share my story. I want to connect with other people who have Lyme disease who are doing these vlogs also. And I think it's really helping me sharing my story with others and hearing other people's stories. So if you guys are struggling with Lyme disease, or if you know somebody and they have similar things to me, or you just want to talk, please feel free to send me a message if you want to be private, or leave a comment in this video. I mean, I just want to connect with people who are going through the same thing as me, and I would really appreciate it if you guys could reach out and just contact me and let me know what you're going through. That would be amazing, and I would really love that. So if you're watching this and would like to contact me, please feel free to message me. I would love that so much, just to talk to everybody that I can who's dealing with the same stuff as me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will keep you updated as much as I can when I find out new stuff, or just every week letting you know how I've been. And once again, I really appreciate you guys watching this. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a great one.